Hello students, today we start a new module number 4, curve, and from this chapter generally 7 mark question asked in a G2 examination and one 3 mark question asked in a G2 examination of a subject surveying 3140601 subject code. So today we discuss about the introduction about the curve. So all of you know about the curve. So curve is one type of the change the direction, uh, like generally used in a highway, railway, and curve is generally we use as a horizontal curve, turn in a left side or turn in a right side, so it is easy to change in a direction. So generally used in a highway and railway networks, and used for change in the direction. Now next is always tangent to straight direction. So here when we draw the curve or construct a curve, so it is generally tangent to the straight direction, like if straight road is there and we turn the road in a left direction or right direction, so it's change the direction, and this curve is tangent to the main straight line, and two line are connected by the curve is called a tangents. So here there are in the next figures, so you exactly know about the tangents line, and when the two line are connected by the curve is known as a tangents. Now here next is the types of curve. So all of you know about the curve. So in a GTO examination, this question I ask like what is curve, and analyze the type of curve and explain in a detail. So here curve is divided into main two part: horizontal curve and vertical curve. And also horizontal curve is also divided into another two parts: circular curve and transition curve. So what is horizontal curve? Horizontal curve is one type of the curve which turn the straight line in a horizontal direction, like left side or right side. Clear? And vertical curve is a change the height, like from the curve from move from downward direction or upward direction, so it's a vertical curve. Now here another is a types of the circular curve. So here circular curve is generally divided into three parts: simple circular curve, compounded curve, and reverse curve. So one by one we discuss on it. First we discuss about the simple curve. So exactly you know this what is simple curve. So this one is a straight line or a straight road, and then after turn the road in any direction, and then after this line is change the direction, so it's a simple circular curve. And here only single uh, radius curve is drawn. So here starting point of the curve is a t1 and end point of the curve is a t2, and r is a radius of the curvature, and o point is a center point of the curve. So here consists of a single arc. So here T1 to T2 is a single arc is there. It's a simple circular curve, and tangent to both the straight lines. So here this AB and BC, both the straight line tangent to the curve center point. So here both the line are tangent to the main straight line, and we change the direction and turn the T1 to T2 direction. Now second is a compound curve. So here exactly you see the figure in a compound curve, two radius of the curvature R1 and R2, two radius uh, curve are used, and here R1 is radius is less as compared to R2, and both the curve are joined with each other at a P point, and we draw the tangent T1 and T2 to the main straight line. Clear? So here T1 and T2 is a tangent point, starting point of the curvature, and T2 is a end point of the curvature. So here two or more simple arc is there. So T1 to P and P2 T2. So it's a two arc, a two simple arc, and in figure radius is r1 and center point o1. So see this figure, and here radius is r2 and center point o2. Clear? It's a compound curve. So here compound curve is a different as compared to simple circular curve. In a simple circular curve, only one arc is there, simple this one, and in a compound curve two arc is there, but both the arc radius is different, like this one r1 and r2. Both the arc radius r1 and r2, both the arc radius is different and joined with each other at a single point, p point. Now another is a reverse curve. So what is reverse curve? So two circular arc uh, done in a opposite direction, like radius r1 it's arc t1 to v, and radius r2 arc is t2 to u. Clear? So both the arc touch at a single point, this point. Clear? And starting point is t1 and end point is t2. Clear? So here center is in a opposite direction, o1 and o2 is a center of the both the curve, and reverse curve are provided for a low speed road and railway. Because here why we use the low speed, because when in any vehicle travel in a full speed, so it's not easy to turn this type of the reverse curve easily. uh, Now next is some of the definitions generally asked in a GTU examination in 3 marks or 4 marks. So here first we start is a back tangent point. So what is back tangent point? So AT1, this line AT1 is a back tangent point. So the tangent AT1 previous to the curve is called the back tangent or first tangent point. So it's AT1 is a first tangent point, and next is a forward tangent point. So what is forward tangent point? So here end point of the curvature means T2 to B, this point T2 to B. So here T2 to B is the tangent T2 to B following the curve is called the forward tangent point or a second tangent point or a end of the curvature. Another is the end of the curvature. Next is the point of intersection. So PI. So PI, what is point of intersection? When two lines, this one and this one, when two lines are joined at a single point. So here if the tangent AT1 and AT2 are produced, they will be meet in a single point called a point of intersection, PI. Clear? So it is denoted by V, and it is also called a vertex point V. So here point of intersection is known as a point of intersection. Next is a point of curve. So what is point of curve? So it is the beginning point, PC. So it is the beginning point of the curve is known as a uh, point aligned is changed from the tangent to the curve is known as a point of curve. So here T1 point is a point of curve. It's a starting of the curvature is known as a point of curve. Now next is a point of tangency. So what is point of tangency? The end point of the curve means T2 point. So this point T2 point is known as a point of tangency, is also known as a PT. Clear? In short form is a PT. Now intersection angle phi. So here AVB. So when two lines are merged at a single point V point, and these two line angle, between the two line angle is the angle of intersection phi. Clear? So this angle is known as a angle of intersection phi. Now deflection angle. So what is deflection angle? When the angle at a PI between the AV produced and VB is known as a angle of deflection. So this angle, so AV is a straight line or another line intersect at a point. So from the V point, line direction is changed. So this angle is a deflection angle. Next is the tangent distance. So tangent distance is it is the distance between the PC to PT. Clear? PC to PT is known as a PC to PT is known as a tangent distance. Clear? So here PC is the starting point and PT is the end point of the curvature. So this distance PC to PT is a tangent distance. Next is the external distance. External distance E. So here it is the distance from the midpoint of the curve to PI is known as the angle of uh, external distance. Next is the length of the curve. So length, what is length of the curve? From the starting T1 to total end of the curvature T2. So this curvature length is known as the length of the curvature. Next is a long chord. Long chord is it is the chord joined to PC to PT and T1 to T2 is known as a long chord. So this one chord is known as a long chord. Next is a normal chord. So the chord between the two successive regular station of the on a curve is known as a normal chord. So here uh, chord between the two successive regular stations. So regular station is here only two station is that T1 and T2 starting and end point. So it's a normal it's called a normal chord. Next is a subchord. So the chord shorter than the normal means shorter than 20 meter is known as a subchord. Clear? So here subchord is less than 20 meter means shorter than 20 meter is known as a subchord. Next is a verse sign. So the distance between the midpoint of a long chord D and the apex point C. So here midpoint of the chord D point means here denoted by D and C point. So this distance is known as a verse sign or a mid ordinate. Next is a right hand curve. So if the curvature deflect to the right direction of the survey line is known as a right hand curve. Means like this one is a straight line and a curve start in a direction is a right direction, so it is known as a right hand curve. And this one is a straight line and it's a left direction curve, so it's a left hand curve. Now designation of curvature. So the sharpness of the curvature is designated by two ways, by radius r and by degree of curvature r and d. So here sharpness of the curvature is first we by radius r. So in this method the curve is known by the length of its radius. Like a 200-meter curve means the radius having the 200 meter, and a 6 chain curve means curve having the 6 uh, chain radius. Next is a by degree of curvature. So in a by degree of the curvature, in this method the curve is designed by the degree. So the degree of the curvature can be divided into two ways, like a chord definition and second is arc definition. So the chord definition, like angle subtended at the center of the curve by the chord of 20 meter is called as a degree of curvature. Like here example is given, like if the angle subtended at the center of the curve by chord of 20 meter is 5 degree, so curve is called a 5-degree curvature. Next is the arc definition. So the angle subtended at the center of the curve by an arc of a 20-meter length is called a degree of curvature. Like in America, Canada and India, arc of the curvature, arc definition is generally used. Now next is the relation between the radius and degree of curve. So like by chord definition and by arc definition, it's a relation between the degree of curve. So by chord definition, like angle subtended at the center of the curve by chord of a 20 meter, so its chord length is a 20 meter, is called a degree of curvature, and radius r, radius of the curve, and d is a degree of the curve, this one, and PQ is a 20 meter length already given. Clear? So it's by chord definition, And from the triangle POC, so from the triangle POC, sine d by 2, so here total angle is a d, so here half is a d by 2, so sine d by 2 is 10, because here 20-meter total distance, so PC value is a 10 divided by r. So r is equal to 10 divided by sine d by 2. So where d is a small, so sine d by 2 may be taken equal to d by 2. So we take a sine d by 2 is equal to d by 2. So r is equal to 10 divided by d by 2. So here in a r is a radius, so pi divided by 180. So we convert into meter. So r is equal to 1146 divided by d. Clear? So it's we easily find out the radius of the any curve. And second is a by arc definition. So in a by arc definition, the angle subtended at the center of the curve by an arc of the 20-meter length is called a degree of curvature. So here simple 2 pi r divided by 360 is equal to 20 divided by d. So here we require value r. So r is equal to 20 multiplied by 360 divided by 2 pi into d. So here r is equal to 1145.92 d. So round up figure is 1146 divided by d. So here both the value, both the radius by arc and uh, by chord definition and by arc definition, radius, both the values are same. Clear? So from the both the arc and chord, both the methods, radius equation is same for the for find out the radius equation. So here we stop our lecture. In our next lecture we discuss about the elements of simple circular curve. So here one figure is given, and here one by one we discuss about the different elements of the curvature. So here we stop the lecture. Thank you.